Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. It's the Kentucky Wildcats and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison. It is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense onto the field first, and we'll see their opening script. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got room on the return. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
It's a defense that prides themselves on taking the football away. They believe they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. Wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Doing it himself again. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming.
Makes a grab and room to run. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wildcats! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Throwing Reed. Pulls it in, it's Thomas. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. In the gun, 3rd down, Reed. Right on the money. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. A&M comes back out with another first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. They'll line up with trips to the right side on 2nd and 6. Under fire. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Flips it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires left. Finds his man. It's Baxter. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And how about this running back, man? Coming into the game, we knew he would be a focal point of this offense, but through the air, like not on the ground right now. They're finding ways to get him the football out in space to do some damage, and right now, it's all through the air.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Off play action. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. It's complete to the right. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They've really sputtered out of the gate, turned it over, punted the last time they had it. We'll see if the 3rd possession is the charm. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Gonna run it. It's Owens. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on 1st down.
Throws to the back. He's got his man, makes the grab. We reach the break, and Kentucky is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. The option look. He'll toss it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. And run inside. It's Edwards. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Avoids pressure on the right. Keeps it himself and gets to 1st. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Here's Reed to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Morrow. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Extra point here will tie the game.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And it'll be a a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Now the play fake. Finds his man. It's Rodriguez. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
Listen, nice completion, short game. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Got rid of it just in time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. He's got great speed. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Gonna run it. It's Morrill. Might have a chance. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
This dude's day just keeps getting better and better. Of course, we've already seen him score once, David, and after that run now, this guy's already eclipsed 100 yards. That's his second touchdown. We're not even done the first half yet.
Yeah, the stats continue to pile up. A big day is approaching, and they've had no answers of stopping him. So if I'm the offense, I don't have to overthink this. Like, keep giving it to him. He'll keep making plays, and they'll keep putting points on the scoreboard.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive lines. Going deep. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun. Wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Reed spits it out to the back. Makes the catch. It's Morrill. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Back to pass. It's Reed. Here comes the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Trying to set up the screen. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Might be calling a hot route. Sends it back in motion. Reed to the air again. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Reed. He's got him. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Texas A&M going up tempo. The snap sets up to throw. Here's a heat. And down he goes. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep down the right side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. That pass interference call will give us 1 more untimed down in the half. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books. And time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Kentucky's head coach said in the locker room, their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Got his man, and he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off for Baxter.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get up.
Ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Running right, it's Baxter. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Running inside, it's Owens. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. They'll send 3 wideouts left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. Play fake, Marcel Reed. The sure hands, it's Craver. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Aggies come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Throwing, Reed. Got it in the middle, it's Craver. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Got a man. It's Craver. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. And the Aggies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The running back has it. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Here's Reed to throw. Bringing the heat. He sacked this defense all over him. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And offense,
they've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Lets it fly. Ball is incomplete, but I believe this is going to be a penalty on the defense. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Got it. Touchdown, Aggie. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
And everything's going to have to be downfield. That's a nice start to this drive, but they're going to need to score, get the ball back quickly, and score again.
The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's a little room there. The 40, at the 30, past the 10, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Kentucky. The Wildcats are right back on top. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Hey guys, here on the Texas A&M sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Here's the give off the left side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Reed. Throws to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Horton. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. And they'll knock him down for a 5-yard loss. Bunch formation for these receivers. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Reed. What a grab with one hand.
We love to talk about receivers having a catch radius. When you make catches like that, one-handed, man, oh man, your quarterback is going to be coming back throwing your way a lot more often.
Makes the grab. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Timeout taken by Kentucky. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Reed. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first one.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. As they come to the line on 3rd down, already 2 for 2 on this drive, going for the hat trick, and got it! He gets it in! Touchdown!
A drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. To the air on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's going to take off. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
And, man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. In this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Keeps looking downfield. Nice move to keep running. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
Talk about saving your best when the moment is the biggest. Nice job in the fourth quarter. Been grinding all day. Made the biggest run of the day when it counted the most. Picked up the first down in a pretty close ball game.
He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage.
Makes the grab in their space. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. And the Wildcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and the hit that time helped force the incompletion.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Man, I like the response by this defense. They've given up some yards, gotten all the way down here near the goal line, but 2 straight plays, 2 straight incompletions, now forcing a 3rd down. That'd be...
This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle. Win those one play.